protests continue to rage across Iran over the death of 22-year-old Mahsa Amini, who died in police custody after being detained by the morality police. What exactly was her crime? Not wearing her hijab properly. Since then, her death has led to global protests calling for justice. But it has also escalated tensions between Iran and Iraq. Tehran is now blaming Kurdish separatists for fueling the protests. The Revolutionary Guards are bombing Kurdish targets in northern Iraq. They say Kurdish separatists are funneling weapons to stir and sustain these protests. According to Kurdish officials, the strikes have killed at least 9 people. Amini's death has also put the plight of Iran's Kurds back into focus. Nearly 8 to 10 million Kurds live in Tehran. They have long suffered deep-rooted discrimination. Their social, political, cultural rights have been trampled. Kurdish regions have been economically neglected, resulting in entrenched poverty among the group. For now, Iranian riot police have been deployed in Tehran's main squares to confront the protesters. Protests have continued for almost 2 weeks now, spreading to at least 80 cities and towns around Iran. The nationwide demonstrations have stepped up pressure on the state, with protests turning violent. In many parts, at least the crackdown has claimed some 76 lives. Over 1,200 people have been arrested. Security forces are using tear gas, clubs, in some cases live ammunition. Reports say a young woman called Hadis Najafi was shot dead. A video of her tying her hair back and boldly stepping into the middle of a protest had recently gone viral. Many hailed her as a symbol of the protests. But she was shot in her face, abdomen and neck. President Ibrahim Raisi says the country will deal with the protests decisively. At least 3 times this week, internet services were disrupted in Iran. Rights groups have called for an independent UN investigation, as they fear protesters will face a deadly response from security forces. Raisi is set to address the nation today as protests continue to escalate. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.